Jesse Meyer also this week.
Ohio in the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Terrapins will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Ohio State's offense will go on the attack first. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do... He's going to take a shot right away. Intercepted, and the first drive in for the pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Pulls it in. It's Manning. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. And the Terrapins will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Catch in the middle, it's Mancuso. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Grab behind the line. It's Manning. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. The official says no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Pressure coming. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. No matter where they are on the field, they'll go for those chunk plays, and they've got one that has them set up 1st and 10 at the 42. Throwing on the run. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Quarterback now breaking the field. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Lost to throw again. Fires to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect.
Touchdown, Ohio State! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. When that receiver got 3, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0 middle up. He's going for a big play downfield. Pulls it in down the sideline. He's loose. Pass to touchdown, Maryland!
Yeah,
He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. There he goes. That's a fumble. Offense scoops it up. He's still going. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, this offense is concentrated points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll leave it with him. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Manning. Finally corralled off the floor. He picks up the 1st down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's
But they make
DBs
sure
that
this
are
nigga
willing to
got
not
the
just
first. Everybody
cover,
froze
but
and
tackle
played.
backs in the open field.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst.
Oh, he's got some space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Dropping back, it's Washington. Fakes to grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on first down, stopping.
Into the end zone he goes.
Yeah, I didn't say it again.
Terrapins. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up.
He's taking the shot.
Dude, why speed up at the last minute? Get the fuck out of here. All right, bro.
On the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Takes the handoff. It's Sutton. He's stopping behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air. It's Washington. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up, and you can get to the quarterback and affect them. We all know they become very human. They start seeing things, and with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer, igniting the crowd.
Hunt is on its way. Takes it on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Makes the grab on the big throw.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is downfield on coverage. He finds the matchup he wanted, and it's an
Gonna take a shot. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride, or I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To throw, it's Washington. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He's got it. Bulldozes his way through. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off play action on 1st down.
Oh, I see that dude right there. No!
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. That was not a great throw. Might even call it ungood. Tried to put some air under it and just made it too easy.
I don't think the quarterback had a lot of confidence in where he was going with that football, Reese. I mean, that's...
Taking it the other way. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Hits him inside the 20, still going. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He caught it.
Bruh.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. He found some... Good running room on that one, and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Oh, that deep ball was right on the money. It just have to make that catch.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Sayin. That's caught. It's Graham. And he's brought down after a nice gain. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man to the left. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they've regained the lead.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Buckeyes will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Terrapins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Washington. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Gets away from one. He's got space. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they turn it into a defensive score.
Awesome awareness by the D-lineman on this play. You just can't do it any better. He knew he wasn't going to be able to get there and get the sack, so he slowed himself down, got his hands in the air, plucks it out of mid-air, keeps his balance, and takes it in for 6.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. That's caught. It's Russell. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. He's got it on the outside. offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17.
Bro, how do you overthrow this shit?
Coming out of the top of the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming.
Got room on the return. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. On the run, it's Sutton. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll go right back to it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pre-firing. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
The Terrapins are on the move. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Terrapins will punt this one away. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication.
He lets it fly. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He's not afraid to go deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Right on the money. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They just keep firing. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Lets it fly. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Unloads to the right. Fired just a little too long. You're frustrated he missed that connection. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on 3rd down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Quarterback extends the play. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. Offense in a bunch formation. Caught in the backfield, it's Webb. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle from us.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. He'll take the deep shot. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Man, you kind of wondered when were they going to cover this guy. He's been making catches ad nauseum. When is he going to get some special attention? Nice job by the defense. You could tell they were forcing the football there. Broke on the football. Almost had the big play.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Terrapins will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in at the 40. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Quarterback making adjustments. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll take a shot. Touchdown Buckeyes! And that one will give him the lead.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Manning. He was bold to bring that thing out of the end zone, but he'll go out of bounds at the 17-yard line. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Washington. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Maryland! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing. Good decision by the quarterback. Getting it out quick.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance, and it's picked off for the 4th time today. Touchdown, Terrapins! This looking to throw on first down. Looking to take a shot. Oh, he
fucking jeez, bro.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Making side adjustments here. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Looking for a deep man. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Finally brought... Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David. Going for the big play. Snags it down the right side. Here he goes. And he'll take it. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He's got it down the right side. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Ohio State. They move on top here in the 4th.
Who can you count on in those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead.
Sort of think